Bible Whisper English, David and Goliath. Learn English step by step. Hello, dear friends. Welcome to Bible Whisper English, your gentle guide to learning English through inspiring stories of the Bible. I am very happy that you are here today. Before we begin, I kindly ask you to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. This will help us continue sharing more gentle and inspiring English lessons through Bible stories. Today, we will learn English slowly, step by step, with the famous story of David and Goliath. This story teaches us about courage, faith, trust in God, and facing our fears. We will read the story slowly, explain the vocabulary, practice sentences, and think about the moral lessons. If you are a beginner in English, do not worry. Take your time. Repeat after me. Listen carefully. Imagine yourself in the story, walking with David on the battlefield, feeling his courage, and seeing Goliath standing tall. Feel the gentle guidance of God in your heart, just like I am speaking to you softly, like a father guiding his children. As we go through this story, I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments. Write your favorite part, or tell us what you learned. Remember, learning English is a journey, and we are walking together, slowly and peacefully. A long time ago, the Israelites were at war with the Philistines. The two armies faced each other on opposite hills, with a valley in between. The Philistines had a giant warrior named Goliath. He was very tall and very strong, wearing heavy armor and holding a big spear. Every day, Goliath came forward and shouted at the Israelites, saying, "Choose a man to fight me. If he wins, we will become your servants. But if I win, you will serve us." The Israelites were very afraid. No one wanted to fight Goliath. They saw his size, his armor, and his strength. Everyone felt hopeless. Goliath's voice echoed through the valley, and fear filled the hearts of the Israelite soldiers. Meanwhile, a young boy named David was taking care of his father's sheep. He was the youngest son in his family, small, and not a warrior. One day, David's father asked him to bring food to his brothers who were fighting in the Israelite army. David went to the battlefield with bread and cheese for his brothers. When David arrived, he saw Goliath shouting at the Israelites. He asked, "Who is this giant that makes the armies of the living God afraid?" The soldiers told him how Goliath had challenged them for 40 days. David was shocked that no one had the courage to fight Goliath. He said, "I will fight this giant." His brothers laughed at him. They said, "You are only a boy. How can you fight Goliath?" David replied, "I have fought lions and bears to protect my sheep. God, who saved me from them, will save me from this Philistine." King Saul heard about David and asked him to come. David said to the king, "Do not worry about my size. God will help me." King Saul offered David his armor, but David said, "I cannot wear them. I am not used to them." Instead, David took his sling and 5 smooth stones from a stream. He trusted in God's guidance. David walked toward Goliath. The giant laughed when he saw a small boy approaching him. "Am I a dog that you come to fight me with sticks?" Goliath shouted. But David was not afraid. He said, "You come to me with a sword, a spear, and a javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of Israel, whom you have defied. Today, God will deliver you into my hands." David ran toward Goliath, took a stone, put it in his sling, and threw it with all his strength. The stone hit Goliath's forehead, and he fell to the ground. David ran, took Goliath's sword, and defeated him. The Philistines were scared and ran away, and the Israelites won the battle. This story shows us that true courage comes from faith in God, not from size, strength, or weapons. David was small, but he trusted God. Even when everyone else was afraid, he acted boldly and with faith. Let's learn some important words from this story. Repeat after me, slowly. Giant. A very large person or thing. Example, Goliath was a giant that scared the Israelite army. Armor. Protective clothing made of metal. Example, Goliath wore heavy armor that covered his body. Sling. A simple weapon to throw stones. Example, David used a sling to throw a stone at Goliath. Courage. Bravery. Example, David showed great courage in front of Goliath. Faith. Trust in God. Example, David trusted God with complete faith. Deliver. To save or rescue. Example, God will deliver you from fear and danger. Fearless. Not afraid. Example, David was fearless because he trusted God. Victory. Success in a battle. Example, the Israelites won a great victory over the Philistines. Defy. To challenge or oppose. Example, Goliath defied the armies of Israel. Strength. Physical or mental power. Example, physical strength is not as important as faith and courage. Practice sentences. I will show courage in difficult situations. We should have faith in God every day. Don't be afraid. God will deliver you from danger. Imagine yourself like David. You face a giant in your life, maybe a problem at school, work, or in your family. The giant seems too big, too strong. You might feel afraid. But remember David. He was small, but he had faith in God. He used what he knew, a sling and stones, and trusted God to guide him. You can do the same. Use the skills you have. Pray, trust in God, and act with courage. Repeat these sentences. I will face my problems with courage. I trust God to help me overcome fear. Small actions, guided by faith, can lead to victory. The story of David and Goliath teaches us 3 important lessons. Courage. True courage is not about size or strength, but trusting God and doing the right thing. Faith. Faith in God gives us confidence to face challenges. Using your gifts, even small talents, when guided by God, can overcome great obstacles. Remember, learning English is not just about words. It is also about understanding stories, lessons, and life. Thank you for learning English today with the story of David and Goliath. I hope you enjoyed this gentle, inspiring lesson. Remember to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to Bible Whisper English. Share your favorite part of the story or the words you learned today in the comments. Practice every day. Repeat the words, phrases, and sentences. Think about the lessons in your life. Stay calm, be patient, and enjoy learning. God bless you. See you in the next video, where we will learn English slowly with another Bible story.